Good Thursday morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are talking about weather for today, tomorrow, and the weekend. As we move towards Sunday, the rain chance trends down and the heat trends up. So expect a very hot couple days. Matter of fact, Saturday and Sunday will be close to 95, 96. On Sunday, some forecast models suggest upper 90s, so we could be close to 100 degrees on Sunday, and that would be very pivotal because if we hit 100 once in the next several days or weeks, we'll tie the all-time record. If we hit it twice, we'll make it to number one. Back in 2009, San Antonio hit 100 degrees a total of 59 times. Right now, we're at 58 for 2022. So again, if we hit 100 or above, this weekend, we'll hit 59 days total. But if we hit it twice for the next couple of days, we'll be in first place, beating the year 2009. So we're kind of already there. Might as well beat it. I mean, obviously not everyone likes the heat, but some do. And the fact that we're just in second place or almost there, we might as well, hit it. So we'll see what happens. But right now we are currently in second place in San Antonio specifically for the most triple-digit days ever recorded in one annual year. So really cool to see. So I'll make sure my audio is working okay. And it's working just fine. So again, happy Thursday, guys. We're more than halfway through the week. We're past hump day. And today's forecast will be a lot like yesterday, but without the rain. We're not expecting much. Matter of fact, it's 87 right now, 86 at Stinson. Winds are calm. So it's not going to be a breezy day. It's going to be very humid. Matter of fact, look at this. Relative humidity at 55%. Not too bad. However, the dew point is right around 70. This is indicative of a very humid atmosphere. Anytime the dew point's near 70 or above, it is very muggy outside. It's very humid, and that's what we're seeing out there with very minimal cloud cover. It's mostly clear. It's mostly sunny on this Thursday morning. Current temperature is 84 in Seguin. Good morning to everyone out there. 87 in George West, about near 90 in Cotulla. Same thing at Pearsall, 82 at Rock Springs, and about 85 in Fredericksburg. Good morning to everyone out there. If you're watching from Fredericksburg, it is mostly clear, and everywhere is clear. I mean, there is some rain to the south, and there is a small chance at a sprinkle or maybe stray shower towards 4, 5, and 6 p.m. today, but coverage is not going to be like yesterday. It's going to be very low in coverage. Few and far between rain showers today, and you can see on radar it's not great. There is one rogue shower out near Copano Bay, not too far from Beeville or Fricchio, Victoria, near Corpus Christi, but that is a light shower, and you can see it's falling apart. There's not a lot of upper level support to support anything for long-lived showers or long-lived thunderstorms out there right now. There is a weak upper-level disturbance out east, but I do think by and large, most rain that materializes in the next couple of days will be farther east away from San Antonio with just spotty activity later on today and even to tomorrow. But again, the coverage is going to be light, not going to be everywhere. And as you can see, it is mostly clear and mostly sunny out there this morning. So here's your forecast for today. If you have any plans outdoors, please drink a bottle of water, be hydrated, stay hydrated, and have sunscreen because it is going to be hot. It's going to be sunny. Highs near 95 to 96. There will be areas around the metro that certainly get close to 98 to maybe 99, but most should stay below 100 today. And then about 88 at 8 o'clock tonight, and then the upper 70s after midnight. Now let's chat about the forecast and going forward. Look at this. So most of the West, California, Las Vegas, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, anywhere pretty much west of the Rockies, they're dealing with record-breaking heat. They have a lot of heat-related advisories, watches, and warnings in place for today. The good news is it's going to be short-lived. This ridge of high pressure should break down in the next several days, if not sooner than that. Matter of fact, let's actually walk you through the forecast. So this actually backs off that ridge of high pressure, that one right here out near Las Vegas. As you can see, it's away from Texas, so that's the good news, but we're kind of still in the realm of its grip, right? And enough to at least produce a little bit more heat later on this weekend. But watch what happens. It moves farther south, and then it moves away from the desert southwest, but also moves into northern Mexico as it weakens. So that's the good news. Out east is that low, so the rain's going to move away from us. But the thing is, as long as that ridge is in northern Mexico, even if it's weak, that's still going to contribute to sunny skies and even some high temperatures in the 90s and near 100 Saturday and Sunday, and even to Monday as well. So right now, Record heat out west, that breaks down, moves farther south. But in the meantime, you can see if you're watching from the west, if you have any family out in the west from California to Las Vegas, if you're traveling to Las Vegas in the next couple of days, that's where a lot of the heat is going to be for the next 24 to 48 hours. But again, this should break down pretty quickly through Saturday and Sunday, and the heat should take an edge off. But you can see all these pink colors you're seeing in the west, those are indicative of, again, heat-related advisories, watches and warnings, and more of the same. For today's forecast, though, for San Antonio, I'm not looking at that. It is going to be hot. It's going to be about 94 to 95. And again, there is that small outside chance at a stray shower towards 3, 4 p.m. It looks like coverage few and far between. It's going to be mostly south, but one or two of them may drift into San Antonio. I don't think it's going to be anything like yesterday, but there is that small outside chance. And then by tonight, mostly clear, sunny. Temperatures in the lower to middle 90s, very hot. If you have any Thursday night plans, it's going to be quiet tonight with just stray showers around and mostly south of I-10. All right, very quickly, guys, here's a look at the tropics. So it is hurricane season. Matter of fact, on Saturday, September 10th, is the peak, the statistical of hurricane season. Around this time, early, middle September, marks the most popular time we see tropical activity. And that's because of how hot it is in the northern hemisphere. We're just rebounding off June, July, and August. And September, you have a lot of that accumulated heat. The ocean content, the ocean temperatures are very hot. And that's what contributes to a lot of tropical activity this time of year. And as you can see, based on this current outlook, which is updated by the Hurricane Center. So everything you're seeing is the latest update from them. And you can see Danielle, no longer a hurricane. Danielle is far in the North Atlantic. In the meantime, Hurricane Earl continues to spin just east of the Bahamas. And yesterday was a Category 1. Now it's a Category 2, and it's going to continue to strengthen through the weekend, which will result in some rough seas, higher rip current risks for the eastern seaboard. So if you're traveling the Florida, the Carolinas, anywhere along the East Coast later on this weekend, just keep that in mind, especially if you're going to the beach on the East Coast. The presence of Earl, and as it strengthens, that'll cause rough seas for the East Coast through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But Earl, it's not going to head towards land. Matter of fact, here's a look at the forecast cone for Earl. It will strengthen into a Category 3, Category 4. By about Saturday and Sunday, where it will move away from land, move away from the United States into open sea, and then strengthen lastly probably by Sunday, and then weaken into a remnant low by Monday, Tuesday next week. So again, to put your mind at ease, this is not heading towards land. This will pretty much parallel the East Coast and be well away from it. And as it moves into cooler waters in the North Atlantic, weaken quickly into a remnant low. But since that is a Category 2 and expected to be a Category 3, Earl, based on the forecast, would be the first major hurricane of the 2022 season. Few names, Alex, Bonnie, and Colin, those all were tropical storms. Danielle has weakened into a storm now, but peaked at Category 1 intensity. And now Earl is a Category 2, but will strengthen into a Category 3 to 4. By Friday and Saturday. So again, forecast calls for the first major hurricane of the season, and that will be Earl. And as you saw on that tropical outlook map, there were a couple waves off the Cape Verde Islands near Africa and the open Atlantic Ocean. Those two waves have a pretty good chance of developing into a cyclone. So next name on the list is Fiona, and after that it's Gaston, I believe. Gaston, and then Ian, Julia, Carl, Lisa, and then Richard, Sherry, Tobias, and then Walter. These are the names for the season, but you can see a very quiet start. Matter of fact, let's show you this. I think I have a graphic that shows the two hurricane seasons because there's the Pacific season and there's also the Atlantic season. Let me see if I have it. I'd have to look through it. Probably my tropical weather graphic. But if you have any questions, let me know, guys. If you have any questions about the weather for this weekend, or if you're traveling out of state, out of the city, let me know, and I can always dive into that. In the meantime, I'm going to look for this graphic because it is very, very important. So let's do this. Ryan weather, tropical. It's somewhere in, there you go. Perfect. So as you can see, we've only seen 5 named storms this year. Likely Fiona and Gaston will form in the next few days. But look at this. This is incredible. The Atlantic totals, this is the scoreboard, the Atlantic season this year for 2022, only 5 named storms. For the Pacific, a lot different. They've just had a better environment, a better atmosphere at forming and developing hurricanes. And you can see, I mean, the latest hurricane was Hurricane K. Right now is moving towards the Baja Peninsula in Southern California. So they're going to see rainfall. So let's actually show you that. I can turn this on. So Hurricane K is the most recent Pacific storm. This is Hurricane Earl, but let's take a look. Let's zoom out and take off this real quick. So this is the banner. So this is just the tropics, and then what you're seeing right here is, I think that's is it a hurricane? Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. So Eastern Pacific storm. So K is currently a Category 1 hurricane. And do you want to mention, if you're traveling to California in the next day or so, this is going to move farther north and provide some pretty good rainfall for some areas of Arizona, some showers passing through El Paso, but most of this rain should be in Southern California. Las Vegas, maybe Los Angeles and San Diego. This will move farther north, and this is K. This is Hurricane K, and provide a little bit of rainfall for that part of the country for the southern west coast. But aside from that, pretty quiet in our forecast here in San Antonio. Matter of fact, here's the 7-day. Let me show you as it loads up. 95 today. Middle 90s through Friday and Saturday. If we do hit 100 degrees, it could potentially be Sunday. Some forecast guidance suggests maybe 99 to 100 on Sunday and Monday, thanks to some drier air moving in. And once again, to reiterate, if we do hit 100 degrees sometime next week or this weekend, that'll tie the all-time San Antonio record for triple-digit days. If we do it twice, that'll break the all-time record. So again, no chances for rain aside from a 10% chance today and tomorrow. It's just straight afternoon activity. Some isolated showers towards 4 or 5 p.m. today and tomorrow. But otherwise, pretty quiet and clear as we head into the middle of the month. Next Tuesday and Wednesday, mornings in the 70s and highs in the middle to lower 90s. Looking pretty good.